Okay, everyone, so we're going to continue part 2 of this beautiful oval pineapple doily. I've completed the one side, so when we're going to do the other side together, I can show you as we're going where we're getting at. So my table is small for you guys to see it, but this is the oval. We still have the edging to do, but the edging could be only done once we complete both sides. So this side is pretty much done already, as you can see. Okay. How gorgeous is that, right? And now we're going to complete where we put the markers on both sides on the other side. Okay. We are going to work on the back part of the doily. We're going to start the row on the wrong side of the doily, not the right side, okay? So we're going to start that first row on the wrong side, and I believe it's row 23. Let me just count and confirm. Yes, row 23. Okay, so I'm going to do that slip stitch knot. We're on the wrong side of the pattern, and we're going to start working where our marker is on the right side. If the video is reversed for the left people, then it's the left side for the left people, right? Okay, so we are going to do a slip stitch on the marker like that. I'm going to try to hide my thread as I go. You have to pay attention because there's a lot of details here again on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain. I'm going to come into my next chain, single, and 3 chain for picot. Now I'm going to show you here and there because a lot of times it's just the repeat. Now, where we've done this 8 chain, you always have to take your marker and bring it up to that 8 chain, or you'll be lost in the way. So make sure you bring your marker up to that 8 chain that we started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Coming into the next chain, single, and chain 3. And of course, 3 chain for picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3, picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Coming in this one just before the shell, single, 1, 2, and 3, and picot. Okay, so far from the marker we have 4 picots. Okay, from the marker we have 1, 2, 3, 4 chains already. So 1, 2, 3 chain this time, shell over shell with 4 double crochets. So 4 double crochets, 3 chain, 4 double crochets. So I've done my shell. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. Here we're going to do 1 double crochet per double crochet where we have the 9 double crochets. This time we're going to do 2 chain space in between them. Okay, so this is pretty much building a foundation for the next pineapples. 2 chain between them, 9 double crochets. So I've done my 9 double crochets, 2 chain, chain 3. Coming in, doing shell over shell. Okay. 4 double crochet, 3 chain, 4 double crochet, chain 3. Coming on top of that double crochet with double crochet. So we'll have 5 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So 5 or 4, 4 double crochets, sorry. 3, and inside of that 3 chain, double crochet. Chain 3, come back in, double crochet, and 1 per stitch. So we'll have a total of 4 double crochets. Okay, remembering that whatever we do on here, we also have to do. Never mind, we don't have another side. This is the center of this pineapple. I don't know what I was thinking, people. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm tired. This is a long one. Okay, chain 3, shell over shell with 4 double crochet, 3 chain, 4 double crochet. Here we're going to repeat the 3 chain, double crochet over double crochet, and 2 chain space exactly how we did here. And then shell over shell. So I'll meet you here on the shell over shell. Okay, so I've done my 9 double crochets, 2 chain space between them, chain 3, shell over shell with 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 chain coming in that first loop, and doing my single, my 3 chain, picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the next one, single, 3 chain, and picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single, 1, 2, 3, picot. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the next one, single, 3 chain, and picot. We're going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to do a triple like that. Okay, we'll turn around and we're going to do an 8 chain. We're going to put our marker on the 8 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come into the next one, single, 3 chain, and picot. Take your marker and put it on that 8 chain that we created. This is row 24 now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain into the next one, picot, then 7 chain into the next one, picot, 7 chain into the small one here, 3 chain, picot. I'll meet you there. Okay, everyone, so from the marker, we have 1, 2, 3 loops. I was going to put it here, but it's not here. So after your 7 chain, you go into the shell and do shell over shell. Okay. Okay, so here we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. 3 chain. We're going to come inside that first space, single, and 5 chain now for the pineapple loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single. So we're going to do that until the last one. You should have 7 loops, and then 3 chain, and then shell. And I'll meet you there at the shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 chain, shell, 3 chain, and we're going to do double crochet over double crochet. We should have 5 double crochets. So we're doing the 4 and 1 in the center, and that's your 5th. Chain 3, again back in the center, doing those 5 double crochets again. Chain 3, your shell, chain 3 into the first loop, exactly how we did here. So it's just a repeat now what we're going to do of this here. Okay, so I'll meet you on the shell over here after you do chain 3 into the first loop and then chain 5. Okay, so we did those 5 double crochets, 1 in the center, 3 chain, and 5 double crochets. Chain 3, shell, chain 3, and your 5 chain loops. You have 7. Chain 3, shell. We're going to do chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jumping this and coming here. Single, 3 chain, picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, until we meet here on the next one, just before the marker. So I've done chain 7, picot, chain 7, picot, chain 7, picot. The marker's right here. I'm going to do a 3 chain and a triple. So closed in row 24, going into row 25, up with a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the next loop with single, 3 chain, picot. Move your marker up to that 8 chain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the next one. Chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the next one. And your picot. Done my picot, chain 3, shell with shell. And then chain 3 into your loop with single, and then chain 5s, chain 3, shell. I'll meet you here at the shell. Okay, so from the marker, and I forgot to do a picot here, so I'll come back to you again on that shell. Okay, now that I got that fixed, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops and 3 picots. 1, 2, 3, shell, 3 chain. Now you should have 6 loops here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 chain. On this shell, just before the 5 double crochets, we need to do 4 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 more double crochet, all on the same stitch. We need to split these 2 pineapples that we are doing in order to do the very last one. Okay, 1, 2, 3 chain. On this one here, let me just confirm in order not to make a mistake. So we're going to do 5 incomplete double crochets. 4 and 5. This is the foundation. This is the center. Remember we had put that center marker. It's the foundation of the last pineapple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chain, and again your 5 incomplete double crochets. And close it together. Chain 3, create your shell. and then your 3 chain, single, and then your 5 chain. You should have 6 on this row, also on that pineapple. Before I forget, so after your 9 chain, 3 chain, shell of 4 double crochet here, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, exactly how we did here, because we need, this is going to transform to the last pineapple. These 2 are going to close out, okay, which is the 2 pineapples we have here. So after you've done your 3 double crochets, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, your 4 chain. I almost forgot this part. That wouldn't have been funny for you guys, right? Like that, exactly like the one here. And now your 3 chain and your 5 pineapple loops chain. Okay, so we've done 4 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 4 double crochet, chain 3, the 5 incomplete double crochet close together, 9 chain, 5 incomplete double crochet close together, 3 chain, and repeat what we've done here. Chain 3, and then your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops of 5 chain. I've done my shell. We're closing out almost row 25. 1, 2, 3. Just check. Coming in, single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not a smart move. My picot, always a picot in between these chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and to the next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into the next one. We are on the last one there. Picot. 1, 2, and 3, and triple. So we've closed out row 25. Turn around. We're going to do our 8 chain and move our marker up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3 chain for picot. Take your marker and put it on that chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And your 3 chain for picot. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Directly into that shell with shell. Chain 3, and then your 4 double crochets for that shell again. And then chain 3, your 5 chain loops. Should have 5 on this row. And then 3 chain, and then shell. I'll meet you here at the shell after the pineapple loops. Okay, so shell here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 loops of 5 chain, chain 3. We are where we have those shells. We're going to go directly. So we did a shell here, going directly and doing the next shell. So I've done my shell. Okay, chain 3. We're going to come inside of this 9 chain we have here on the center and do the foundation of 9 double crochets for the pineapples. So I've done my 9 double crochets, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, chain 3, and create shell, exactly how we did with this one here. No chain space, just shell and shell, shell and shell. 3 chain, do your pineapples, and I'll meet you back here at the end of the last shell. So I did my last shell. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jumping here, going into the next one. Chain 3, picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the next one. So we're right almost there at the marker. Chain 3, picot. We're almost closing row 26. 1, 2, 3 chain. Come in that marker, that 8 chain, and do your triple. Going into row 27, doing 8 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Single, 3 chain for picot. Always in between chains, the picot. Taking my marker, putting it on that 8 chain we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And shell. Chain 3, continue, and then your 3 chain, your 5 chains for the pineapple. You should have 4 on this row, and then shell over shell. We're going to have 1 chain space and shell over shell. I'll meet you there at the shells. Okay, sorry people, this last 7 is not a 7. 1, 2, 3, 3 chain only. Okay, so we have the marker, then the 7 chain picot, 3 chain, and then shell. Sometimes I confuse myself, people. Well, it's not easy when you have to look over pictures. I mean, it's not like it's clear. And sometimes you can't see it and you have to figure it out. It's not like you can really count how many stitching is on there. 1, 2, and 3. And now do your pineapple picots. Okay? So this is the chain 8, picot, chain 7, picot, chain 3, shell. Then we're going to do the shell, 1 chain space in between shells, and another shell. Okay, then I'll meet you there at the shells. Okay, so I've done my 5 chain loops, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 on this row. 3 chain, shell, 1 chain space, and 1, 2, 3, coming on top of that first double crochet with double crochet. So we're going to do the 9 double crochets and 1 chain space in between them, like we did the other ones. Then 3 chain, shell over shell, 1 chain space, shell over shell, 3 chain, and the pineapple loops, and then shell. I'll meet you at the end because this is just a repeat of this. Okay, this is the repeat of the normal pineapples we do. And so I'll meet you here in the last shell. Okay, so we have our shells, our 9 double crochets, 1 chain space, 3 chain in between, shells again, our 4 loops for the pineapple, chain 3, shell. We're going to do chain 3, come in, that first loop, 7 chain I should say, and do your 3 chain picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, picot. 1, 2, 3. Coming in where the marker is and doing your triple. So we've closed out row 28, going into row 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain coming in, single. I'm going to take my marker and put on that 8 chain. One, 2, 3, picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After my 7 chain, I'm coming in directly into the shell, wood shell. Chain 3, complete your shell. I don't know if you guys can hear the water, but it's pouring out here in the island. 1, 2, 3, and do your pineapple loops. And your shell. This time we'll have 2 chain space between shells. Okay, and then of course we're going to be doing double crochet over double crochet and 2 chain space between them, exactly how we did here. Okay, so we did 1 chain space, 2 chain space this time on it. Everyone, so I have 1, 2, 3 loops left. Shell over shell, 2 chain, shell over shell, chain 3, double crochet over double crochet, and 2 chain between the double crochets. This is the last pineapple foundation that we're doing, so we're almost closing out the 2 side pineapples. It's a gorgeous pattern, but yeah, it's a lot of detail and it's a lot of work into it. But I think it's worth it, absolutely. It's gorgeous in person. I mean, if you're creating it, you could already see the details on it. My thread is all rolled up, my goodness. Problem is, for recording, it takes too much memory because of all the details. I mean, can you imagine if I was going through all the details one by one? I wouldn't finish recording in a week. So we're repeating shell over shell, exactly how we did with this one. Okay, so continue your shell over shell, 2 chain space, your loops, and I'll meet you here at the last shell. So we're almost closing these 2 pineapples out. We'll have only 1 left. So did my last shell, my 7 chain, coming in that middle chain. 1, 2, 3, picot. 1, 2, 3. I have my marker and doing the triple. Okay. And we closed row 28, going to row 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, coming in, 1, 2, and 3 chain, bring my marker up, one, 2, and 3 chain, coming in, doing my shell. Okay, everyone, so we have 2 loops left on the pineapples after our marker, our 8 chain peacock, 3 chain shell, 3 chain, the 5 chain for the peacocks, 3 chain shell. We're going to do 3 chain now in between shells, 1, 2, and 3, and shell over shell. Now we're going to start the 5 chain loops for the middle pineapple, the last pineapple. So I'm going to do 3 chain, come in that first one, and now the other ones are 5 chain. Exactly how we did all of the other ones. And then your shell, 3 chain shell. Your pineapple loops. I'll meet you on the last shell. Okay, everyone, I'm on my last shell. 3 chain, coming in, single, 3 chain for the peacock, let me just confirm. So after my peacock, doing my triple on my marker. Okay. Oh, no, not my triple. I need to do a 3 chain. What was I thinking? 3 chain. And my triple. So closed in row 29, going to row 30. 8 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, coming automatically inside of that shell, creating a shell. Three chain, and again 4 double crochet. Taking my marker, bringing it to that 8 chain that we created. And now continue your pineapple, 3 chain, should have 1 left on this one, on this row 30. And then 3 chain, shell. This time we'll do 5 chain in between shells, okay? Then continue again the pineapple loops, your shell, 5 chain again, like it will be here, and then shell. And I'll meet you on the last shell. Okay, everyone, so I've done my pineapple loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the middle one, the big one that's going to go in the center there. And a 5 chain in between the shells of that middle pineapple, 5 chain in between shells. We had 1 loop left. Finished my last shell, 1, 2, 3 chain. just check. So we're going to come exactly where the marker is with triple. Okay, turn around. So we've closed row 30, going to row 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain this time. Coming in. And doing the shell. Taking my marker and putting it in that 5 chain we did. Chain 3 into my last loop of the pineapple, so almost closing out. Chain 3, shell. Okay, everyone. So now we're going to do a 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Where we have this 5 chain, we're going to do a single. Okay, 1, 2, 3, picot. 1, 2, 3, come in, do your shell. Like that. Then we're going to do our pineapple loops and shell here again, like this one. And then we'll need to do a 3 chain picot and then a 5 chain, exactly like this one here. But I'll meet you there on the shell just to make sure. So we reach the shell like this one here. We need to do a 3 chain like that one there. 1, 2, and 3. Come in. 3 chain for picot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Come in, do your shell. And then your pineapple loops. So exactly how we have here. Okay, and then I'll meet you on the last shell. Okay, 3 chain, close your, did my last shell. Now this time we're going to do, I think you could call it, I'm not sure if it's double, triple, or quadruple. So I rolled 3 times on the hook, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. I'm going to put it like this so you guys can see better. Okay, so almost closing this one, and we have this one left. Okay, everyone, going to row 32. So I've turned around. We're going to do 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming in, doing the shell. I'm going to recount to make sure that it is row 32. Sometimes I mistake rows. Taking that marker, coming in that 5 chain we did. You just recount to make sure. Yes, row 32. So now we're going to go directly into the next one with shell. Shell over shell. Okay, directly. We're going to do a 3 chain coming in here. Single, 1, 2, 3, picot. Going to do a 7 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and shell over shell. And then your pineapple loops, shell over shell, and I'll meet you here on this shell. I'm going to do a 3 chain, come in, 1, 2, 3, picot. Do a 5 chain, 1, 2, 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, picot, 1, 2, 3, and shell. So now we're going to do shell over shell, no chain space, and go directly into the next one. Okay, everyone, closing row 32. We're going to do, I think it's called a double triple, so roll 3 times. I'm going to come in that first chain right after the double crochet. Turn around, going to row 33. We're going to do 5 chain. Coming in, we're doing 4 incomplete double crochet. And close it together directly into the next one. So we're closing out these 2 pineapples and doing the 4 incomplete double crochet again. Seven chain. Forgot to do my picot there, so I'm going to do it and then come back to you there. So I'm going to move my marker to that 5 chain we did. Had done my 7 chain coming in that first loop. 3 chain for picot. Seven chain again into that one, picot, 7 chain into that one, picot. So done 3 7 chain, now 3 chain only, and do your shell. And then your pineapple loops. I'll meet you at the next shell. So on this pineapple we have 3 loops left. Did my shell, chain 3, come in that loop, and then do your picot with 3 chain, 7 chain, come in the next one with picot again, and then your 3 chain. Do your 4 incomplete double crochets. go directly into the next one and do your 4 incomplete double crochets. Okay, sorry people, it's 7 chain on this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about that. Now you're in complete 4 double crochets. And into the next one also. Okay, everyone. Going to finishing row 33. Turning again, coming in that first stitch right after the double crochet. Trying to grab both loops here. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. So we've completed 33, going to row 34. Now we got to go into the center here. So we're going to do the walk with the slip stitch. I'm going to go through the chain here a bit. And now into the center with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Coming in, do your single and your 3 chain picot. And we have to put our marker on that 7 chain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do your picot. Done my picot, we're going to do 3 chain, coming in the shell with shell, and do your pineapple loops. And I'll meet you here at the shell. Okay. So we have 2 loops left on a pineapple. Did my shell, chain 3, and do your picots, and then chain 7. All the way to the end. So I'll meet you here on the last loop. We are on the last loop. We're going to close out over here. So I've done 3 chain only. And I'm going to do a triple crochet on this last one here just before the 4 incomplete double crochets. Okay, so we completed row 34, going to row 35. Okay, everyone, starting row 35. I've turned around. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And your picot. I'm going to move my marker to that 7 chain. Seven chain picot, 7 chain picot, 7 chain into the last one, doing 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. Do your shell and your pineapple loops. And I'll meet you in the next shell. So finished my shell. I'm going to do 3 chain. Coming in, doing the picot, and then your 7 chain. Picot, 7 chain again. I'm going to come in here, picot. This is where I have my hook. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to do the triple, and I'm going to come on that last stitch there. I'm going to take off my hook. So we've completed row, let me just recount. Okay, so closing out 35. So we're going to turn around. We're going to do a 7 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to put our hook on there, not our hook, our marker. Do your picot on that 7 chain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do your picot and your 7 chain. I'll meet you there. So I've done my 7 chain coming in, doing my picot, and then 3 chain into the shell. Shell with shell. We're almost there. And then your pineapples, and I'll meet you here at the shell. So then my shell, going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, coming in, picot, 7 chain, picot, 7 chain, picot, 3 chain, and doing our triple. So we finished row 36, going into row 37. 7 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming in, doing your picot. You need to move your marker up to that 7 chain. Chain 7 into the next one. Picot, chain 7, picot, chain 3, shell over shell, and we're going directly into the next shell. No chain space. Shell over shell, no chain space, shell over shell. Doing 3 chain, coming in, picot, chain 7, picot into the next one, chain 7, chain 3, picot. Almost forgot my picot. I guess I have the tendency to forget my picots, don't I? Chain 3 and triple crochet. So we're completing row 37, going to row 38. We're going to do our 7 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and picot. We're going to put our marker there. chain 7, picot, chain 7, and to the next one, picot. This time we're going to do a 7 chain going into the shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 4 incomplete double crochet directly into the next one. Seven chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Picot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Picot. 7 chain again. Your picot. So on the last one we're doing 7 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to come where we have our marker with a slip stitch and a chain. Now you can cut your thread, do the other side, but on the other side when you complete, you don't cut your thread, okay? Because we're going to continue from there on. Just show you. And it's kind of hard because my table is small and I still have to block it, but if I give it a little bit, I don't think it changes anything on my lighting here. Now we're just going to do the edge and we'll be pretty much completed with everything. Okay, I think it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to do the edging. Okay, everyone. So we're going to do the edge. This is where we closed off with slip stitch and 1 chain. I'm going to come back in, do my single and 3 chain for picot. We have to put our marker on here because now we're going to work all the way around and we can get lost on this. So put your marker on the picot because it's like your very first stitch of the edging. Now we're going to repeat 7 chains all the way around and picots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming into the next one. That's all we're going to do all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And picots. Must not forget your picots. Okay, so 1 per stitch. You're going to come here, you're going to skip, go right into there. That's all there is to it. Picots and 7 chain, picots and 7 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the next one and do your 3 chain. Okay, And this is what it's going to be, 1 per stitch, 1 per chain. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished all of my 7 chain stitch and picots. Now I put a marker on the center of that last pineapple on both sides so you guys can understand how many we have of these chain stitch on each side, not counting the middle one on both sides. I have 53 on one side and 53 on the other. That means 106 plus the 2 with the markers on each end, 108. Now one side I was missing one, so I added 2 chain stitch and picot on the same stitch that it was wider. Okay, so if you're missing 1 or 2, you could always add, you can add them on. We're not going to take down the pattern. We don't know where we went wrong. Okay, and of course this is our mark point where we started. Now we're going to do another 2 rows of the chain stitch. So I'm going to take this down so we can be at the middle. So I have 3 chain, and I'm going to come here on that first picot we did and do a triple. And I'm going to do a picot on that triple or on top of it and put our marker so we know where we are at. Just make sure you have even numbers on your chain stitch, and we're going to repeat what we just done for the next 2 rows. So chain 7 and 1 per stitch on each stitch, I should say, and then picot. So I'm going to continue this row and the next row the same way, and we're going to do it the same way as we did here. 3 chain when we get to it, 3 chain and triple, so we can be at the middle. So I'm going to do another 2 rows like another row like this. Sorry, not 2 rows. I'm going to do another row like this. Okay, so 1 more row after this one we're doing, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, everyone, so I've reached that mark point. I've done already total of my 3 rows, done 3 chain, and now I'm going to close this 3rd row of these chains and picots. Okay, so now I'm going to come in the center again, and I'm going to do a single 2 chain and 3 more double crochet. We'll be building shells of 4 double crochet. This is the last row. I'll complete it once I come around. We don't need this markers anymore. 1 chain space coming into the next one with single. That's why it's important to have even numbers. 1 chain and create your shell of the 3, not the 3, the 4 double crochets. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain in my picot. Coming back in, creating the other 4 double crochets. One chain into the next loop, single, 1 chain, and repeat the 4 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain in my picot with slip stitch. And again, 4 double crochets. That's all we're going to do to this. 1 chain into the next one, 1 chain, and repeat your shell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know that some of it is a little bit fast, but I did explain quite a bit and stopped and showed how it's going to be on each row. So that should help you. You could either slow down the video by hitting the settings on the video on the right side on top, and turn your closed caption on, pause, read to make sure that you understood. I'm going to block the pattern and then display it for you so you can see how beautiful it looks. And beautiful, whoever came up with the pattern, with the design, absolutely stunning. If I do find out, like I mentioned at the beginning of the videos, I will put it in the description box. Whoever is the creator of this pattern. It was quite a challenge for me because it's hard to see on the picture. Here, there's a difference on the picture. It's a 5 chain they have in between the double crochets. I decided to go with picot to be different. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Until next time, please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video, and if possible, sharing. Sharing is caring. And until the next tutorial, bye bye, everyone.